Body lice live and multiply in the seams of human clothing and bedding, hopping onto their human hosts to feed on their blood several times a day. Plastic can be a life-saving technologies, yet the microplastics and nanoplastics that are produced by processing and recycling plastic are potentially life-threatening. Study finds as Dr. Faith Coleman explains how to support those with autism, as record numbers of adults are being tested for the condition. Even if someone has gone through a healing process with body image or their relationship with food, these challenges can last a lifetime, a licensed mental health counselor tells CBS News. The comprehensive analysis was released Thursday by the American Cancer Society. Staying up late harms mental health regardless of one's natural sleep preference. Intermittent fasting, where people eat what they want, but only during certain daily windows of time, has skyrocketed in popularity in recent years. The Biden administration has significantly opened the door to drug treatment strategies that help reduce substance uses, even if patients aren't fully abstinent. Scientists have identified a default ascending arousal network in the brain that integrates wakefulness and self-awareness by connecting key brain regions, providing new insights into the neuroanatomy of human consciousness. Add this one to the long list of potential side effects. If they tell you it might be cancer and have you come back in a couple of weeks for a biopsy, say no and have them schedule it sooner. My tumor hardened and doubled in size in a couple of weeks. Chronic inflammation is a major cause of cancer worldwide, and this could reduce the risk. Dementia is a destructive set of symptoms associated with brain decline. The syndrome cannot be cured nor prevented. The bitter peel of an orange is there to protect the fruit, and it could protect our own insides, too, if only we stopped throwing the rinds away. The Barbara Davis Center is offering an infusion treatment that has shown to delay the onset of type 1 diabetes. Combining eye tracking with primary care evaluations increased diagnostic accuracy to 91% sensitivity and 87% specificity. The question: is it true that there are little bugs living in our eyelashes? Subscribe to the Most newsletter for the most important and interesting. I'm to the point where I just don't want to go anymore. Research from Sweden has found a link between getting a tattoo of any size and an overall 21% higher risk of developing lymphomas, a type of blood cancer. The killings ended a long-running standoff between state wildlife officials and a veteran game rancher. Experts share their advice on how to improve our mental health by incorporating these 6 things into our routines. A gene that only makes an RNA is linked to neurodevelopmental problems. Hydration is often overlooked when it comes to muscle mass. Learn from fitness experts why staying properly hydrated helps maintain your muscle mass. The UK's National Health Service is fast-tracking patients for its new cancer vaccine trials that customize each jab to each patient. 13% of older adults are diagnosed with traumatic brain injury, TBI, and often from ground-level falls. As summer approaches, Another series of new strains is on the horizon. Following a Mediterranean diet reduces the risk of all-cause mortality by 23% in US women over 25 years. Early in the summer of 2022, a family of 9 gathered for a summer reunion in South Dakota. For almost as long as scientists have understood how genetic mutations can drive the growth of cancers, they've also believed that most of those mutations are acquired over the course of a person's life. Omega-3 supplements may help improve mood and behavior by reducing aggression and violent outbursts, new research suggests. If you're on weight loss drugs, you may want to eat up these dietary recommendations. CSL Seqirus will deliver nearly 5 million doses of vaccines for the H5N1 strain of influenza, also known as bird or avian flu. The US is dealing with an out-of-control epidemic of sexually transmitted infections, according to the National Coalition of STD Directors. A new study adds to the evidence that girls in America are reaching puberty earlier, with potentially troubling implications for their long-term health. CT scans of 237 adult mummies found evidence of atherosclerosis in 37.6% of them, as described by a recent publication in the European Heart Journal. A top sports dietitian helped us find the best on the market and explained the health benefits of creatine. There have been at least 4,164 whooping cough cases reported this year so far. A third trial of the drug is underway, but researchers say so far it has shown clinically meaningful improvement in alleviating sleep apnea. The world-famous Roman baths are home to a diverse range of microorganisms which could be critical in the global fight against antimicrobial resistance, a new study suggests. Taking blood pressure medication at a time that aligns with your personal chronotype, the way your body's circadian rhythm affects when you go to sleep and get up, could help to protect the heart against the risk of heart attack, a new study shows. About half of all US adults experience loneliness. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, chicken has been linked to a multi-state outbreak of salmonella. Here's what you need to know about the outbreak. These behaviors might not appear a big deal, but they could hurt your brain health in the long run. Public health officials in Seattle said that there was an adult with a confirmed case of measles at the Seattle International Airport in May. Magnesium is vital for heart health, nerve function, and more. Learn from dietitians about its role and whether a supplement is necessary. Semaglutide medications, including Ozempic and Wegovy, have been shown to reduce kidney failure risk and the risk of death among people with kidney disease and type 2 diabetes. 2 doctors weighed in. Over the last few years, the diet known colloquially as keto has risen as a popular weight loss mechanism. Of 40 tests conducted nationally on people for highly pathogenic H5 avian influenzas, 35 were done on Michigan farm workers.